Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for Thursday. That's right. Today was Thursday, the 23rd of June, 2022. Normally, this would be a Wednesday, but as you know, now my schedule is shifting a bit, where I'm streaming all the way through Tuesday. Wednesday is now my day off, and Thursday will be my day back. What a day we had today. Ladies and gentlemen, today we started RETRO-MANIA. And although we kind of had RETRO-MANIA last week with a lot of the throwback stuff that we did, including starring Toy Story 2, as well as my Castlevania Anniversary Collection coverage on Monday and Tuesday. This week, every release is a retro game. Okay? So what an exciting day we had today. We started off today with Sonic Origins. And on the pre-stream podcast, not only did I talk about my day off in the Phil's Day Off segment, but I went into big detail about my history with the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. You know, when originally I had played the games, what my favorite ones were, etc. Pretty good segment. I enjoyed it. And then we jumped right into Sonic Origins. Now, Sonic Origins is interesting because you can just play these games as standalone games, or you can do what they actually are calling a story mode, which puts them into a interesting chronological release order that allows you to play them in progression of gameplay. So today we started off with Sonic the Hedgehog 1, and as I was playing it, it had cutscenes added in, animated cutscenes that are brand new. I got my ass handed to me. I'm not very good at Sonic 1, I realized, because back in the day, I got Sonic 1 and 2 at the same time. At one point when you bought the Sega Genesis, you would get both games as packaged in games. I loved Sonic 2. I didn't really like Sonic 1 that much because I already had the sequel, and the sequel felt more modernized to me. The difference in Sonic Origins is they give you abilities that you didn't have in Sonic 1, like the ability to do the spin dash. That's a Sonic 2 edition. It's in Sonic 1 now. Yeah, you could also do the aerial dash that wasn't added until much later in the franchise. So pretty interesting that stuff's in there. Still very challenging. And there's no save states in this. It just auto saves after every stage. I won't spoil on how I did or if I ended up getting any Chaos Emeralds. But we got through Sonic 1 and actually started up Sonic CD. Now, the really interesting thing about this is I had never done a playthrough of Sonic CD at all for the internet. I had done a playthrough of Sonic 1 a few years ago on the Genesis Mini. But I had never touched Sonic CD before since the 1990s was the last time I played it. And people were explaining to me how to do it. They're like, so you can go back in time and look for the roboticizers and the holograms of Metal Sonic, destroy them, and they will actually affect the future in a positive way because you can go through these different time periods in the game. I was like, wow, I didn't even understand that when I played it in the 90s. There was no explanation or anything. No, I didn't have the strategy guide. So it was kind of neat to go through and try to do that. After a while, I realized how hard it was to actually be able to time travel to the past and do this on every stage. So I started instead trying to get all the, they call them time gems in this game instead of Chaos Emeralds, and did pretty good collecting them and then ran out of time. Pretty fun. I had a really good time, and I'm actually very excited to do more of this Sunday when I continue on with it, because man, it was a good time, and I like playing the classic Sonics. Once I beat Sonic CD and we head into Sonic 2, that's my favorite of all of the games. And then of course you got Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which is its own entity. It's super long because it's 2 games in 1, right? So we got quite a lot still coming up in Sonic Origins, but today was a great premiere stream, and by the way, outstanding support. Now, I did announce a special thing. I said, only when I'm playing Sonic Origins, if we hit a special Tier 4 support goal of $200 in tips, I would wear the Sonic hat. Now, of course, idiots started spinning it in a negative way. What I explained is, I can't wear this all day. It's too hot. It's like wearing a stuffed animal on your head. Seriously, there's no ventilation when you wear this hat. This is meant to be worn for a few minutes at a time. So if I'm going to be wearing it, I can't make it so that, I'm going to wear it the whole day. I tried doing that when I played Sonic 2006 many years ago. It didn't go well, and I actually ended up feeling sick half the time when I was playing that playthrough. So I don't want to do that, especially now it's the summer, it's hot. I got the air conditioner blasting because it's so hot. So we hit like $152 in tips. I was like, wow, we got close, but no cigar, all right? Will we see the Sonic hat at all during the Sonic Origins playthrough? We'll see as we continue on with the week. By the way, of course, shitheads and haters will say, Phil's monetizing and paywalling the hat. Yes, I am, because I can. Tough shit. I don't care what you say. Go fuck yourself. Okay. Now, the late stream tonight was Toy Story 2's conclusion. And man, it was some tough stages. We had Al's apartment, and then we had 2 stages set in the airport that were definitely the longest and most difficult stages of the game. Although, admittedly, the boss fights were still absolute jokes. Super easy, no challenge whatsoever. We had just enough time because we actually went back to Al's Toy Barn, the toy store, got the hidden Pizza Planet token we hadn't gotten before. It was one that you have to get all the chicks, and you couldn't get that until you get the super jump, like hover boots. So we did that, and then we did the 2 airport stages plus the final finale boss, and that was the end of the game. It just did like just enough time. So I'm happy. By the way, in conclusion, I really liked the game. I want to say thanks to anyone who convinced me to play Toy Story 2. I had no idea that it was, you know, a pretty solid game for those late 90s platforming era PS1, and I had no idea that it meant so much to so many of you, that I was going to play that and that it was nostalgic for you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It wasn't nostalgic for me, but hey, at least it was a cool tie into the movies, which I like. And it was a fun time. Even it was a quick 7-hour playthrough, not bad and fun. And thank you for supporting it as well, because the support was quite good tonight on the Toy Story 2 stream, okay? All right, so all in all, a great first day of RETRO-MANIA week. Tomorrow, we blow the roof off this mother, because tomorrow it is Capcom Fighting Collection, a game we have been waiting years for. Ever since I was playing the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection, and as much as I enjoyed playing that once a week every Friday night with you guys, it left so much to be desired. You know, the ranked matches basically stopped working within a couple months of the game being out. The lobbies never worked properly. You couldn't invite people consistently. When people start a lobby up, you can't kick anyone. There's no lobby match, no options, nothing. It's bare bones. The glitches, the game crashing, people glitching the lobbies, trolling. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe I put up with that game for over 4 years. The things we do for the things we love, because if I didn't have that, I wouldn't have had a viable way to play classic Street Fighter, right? On console, that is. So, I am so happy for the Capcom Fighting Collection tomorrow. So here's what we're doing. The main gameplay stream, offline content. This game has like 7 versions of Darkstalkers, Hyper Street Fighter 2, Red Earth, Cyberbots, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, and Gem Fighter Minimix. We're going to go through some of those. Not all of them, but some of them. Going through their arcade modes, checking out the various differences between, like, Darkstalkers. It'd be very interesting in each version of Darkstalkers to see how it plays a little differently, how the endings work and everything, and I'll try a different character every time I do a run-through of the game. So we're going to do all offline content. I'm thinking we should do a mix, maybe do a couple runs in Darkstalkers, maybe we should mix it up and do Red Earth or Cyberbots, which I've never done before. Those are games I've literally never touched. I may do a poll, and you guys determine live what you want to see. We'll figure it out, okay? So that's the first stream, but the late stream is my first ever multiplayer in these games. I'll probably do some ranked matches. Maybe I'll see if I can join some lobbies. We'll do some randomness and see what we can put together. Now, I've bought this game both on the Xbox and the PlayStation today, okay? So we're going to start off with Xbox on Friday. We're going to switch to PlayStation on Saturday. It's going to be very interesting to see the differences. Will it look any different? Will it control any different? Will it sound any different? Will the online connectivity be any different? We're going to have a direct back-to-back comparison in 2 days, okay? So, if you like throwback content, if you like old school Street Fighter, if you just like old school fighting games in general, and you want to have a good, cool, relaxing, fun time with me, check out my streams the next 2 days. Capcom Fighting Collection, extensive coverage. I think you guys are really going to like it if you give it a chance. If you're not into retro stuff, obviously this is not your weekend, right? But I hope that you guys will come by, give it a shot. I think it's going to be great, all right? If you don't care about fighting games, come back on Sunday. We're going to continue on with Sonic Origins, and the late stream is going to be Skyrim After Hours, where we're going to be wrapping up the content and trying to finish this playthrough by the end of the week. So it's going to be good, like endgame stuff like Dragon Priest missions and then endgame story, all right? Monday and Tuesday, I am still streaming, and we'll figure that out when we get to that. Do I want more fighting game stuff? Do we want more Castlevania? Do we want more Sonic Origins? Do we want to finish Skyrim? We'll figure it out on the fly. All right, guys? Thank you so much. Great streaming day today. I cannot wait. I'm super pumped and hyped for the Capcom Fighting Collection tomorrow, and I hope that you are too. Have a good night. I'll see you in the morning. Peace out.